I'm here with head coach Ricki Rothbauer of the UCCS women's softball team. First off, coach, how you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good. Now, coach, it's your first year as the UCCS Mountain Lions head coach. Couple of practices already in. Really, what are you guys focusing on in practice?
Right now, we're trying to get as many reps as we possibly can. We had really great luck this past week. We had great weather, so we were out the first 6 days of practice. Today and tomorrow have been sort of colder indoor days, so we're working on team coverages and things when we have to slow things down inside. But for the most part, we're trying to take advantage of the weather and get as many preseason reps in as we can.
And, coach, like you said, you've been outside a little bit with that new turf and that new kind of field. Really, how is the team adjusting to it? And personally, how do you like it?
Well, the good thing is our outfield's already used to it. They've been on turf for a couple of seasons now. Our infielders, they're a little bit hit and miss on it because it plays a little bit different. It's bouncier than our field was. We went all fall on a dirt field that was really dry. We didn't have access to water. So the play of the bounces, they're very true hops, but they're high hops. So we're having to, kids are hitting the ball into the ground and we're waiting for it to come down. But they're all adjusting really well to it. They're just trying to get used to the speed of the game on it.
Good adjustments there. And, coach, a couple of new freshmen, yourself as a new head coach. Really, how is the team chemistry going?
We've worked a lot on team chemistry. Coming into a new group, it's not like any season where you just have to get to know your freshmen and they have to merge in. We were getting to know 22 kids this year, and so we spent a lot of time in the fall talking with them one-on-one, doing journals one-on-one, and now we're starting to work in groups of, okay, now we know what the expectations are one-to-one. Let's start working on unit groups. So, our outfielders are working together, our bullpen group is working together, and our infielders are working together. So the chemistry's coming along. But, you still got a lot of new kids, a lot of new faces. So they're all trying to mature, and they do that at different rates. So that's a day-to-day. The chemistry is a day-to-day thing, and we're trying to construct as much adversity in practice as we can so that they can recover quickly and be positive going forward.
Coach, a lot of offensive power this year, Danny Fonseca, RMAC, preseason first team honors. Really, what are your expectations for this team as your first year?
As a first year, you said it, we've got power in this lineup. We've got power up and down the lineup. Even our slappers can get the ball deep into the outfield. So, I expect us to hit and hit well. Our situational hitting has been improving tremendously throughout the fall and throughout this preseason. I want to see us step our game up on defense. I want to be able to play a more well-rounded game than we've played in the past, and keep teams off balance and use our pitchers in different ways. So we're really working to build a staff mentality with our pitchers, having them understand we're going to let you go as long as you can, but when it starts to get shaky, you need to be able to be happy to rely on the rest of the bullpen and get the results that we want. So we're working to round out our defensive game right now.
And heading to Las Vegas in 2 weeks. Really, it's your first actual play against other teams. Really, what are you expecting on that first road trip?
For us, we want to go out and prove ourselves early. We're going out, we're not really testing the waters. We want to be firing on all cylinders, putting the ball in play, making adjustments when we need to on defense. One thing that I'm curious about as we look at the teams that we're playing, a number of the teams that we play in this first week are left-handed hitter heavy, which our group is not. We only have 2 lefties in our lineup, so that's going to be our big adjustment. I want to see how we do when we have to pitch to both sides of the plate and have our defense reading swings from both sides of the plate when we don't have that opportunity to do it in practice.
We'll see that pretty soon. But, Coach, it is a new team. Really, who is stepping up in that leadership role?
Oh, we've got a ton of really good positive leadership. Danny's a big one. She was a captain last year, but we've actually been working on sort of a leadership council this year. Softball, unlike other sports, volleyball, soccer, football, they have very prescribed roles for their captain. So everyone knows you're the ones who talk to the refs, you're the ones who do X. Without having that, it's a little bit wide open or a more wide open game as far as our captains are concerned. So we're working on leadership projects within the group to teach them about being positive, being constructive critics of their teammates, and keeping everybody on the same page and working hard. So.
Sounds good. And last question, Coach. It's your first year as a Mountain Lion head coach. Really, why UCCS, and really, how much is softball helped, your personal experience, and really what do you expect to get out of it?
UCCS was an easy decision. I've been a D2 person throughout my coaching career and the bulk of my playing career. So when the jobs open up, you kind of look around and, for me, being able to find a place where academics are strong and you can recruit good, qualified, smart kids and play competitive softball in your conference and in your region, that's what you want. And then to have a place to bring them. I mean, when you walk our campus and you show them where we are, what our field looks like, what the campus looks like, the resources they're going to have both academically and athletically, it's a no-brainer. UCCS is the place to be, and it's where I wanted to be, and I'm just lucky to be here.
There you have it. A great season, some great expectations ahead. Head coach Ricki Rothbauer of the UCCS women's softball team. Coach, good luck this season.
Thank you.